Hello, my name is Thomas, and today I'd like to discuss with you the new model lineup of the Clever&Clean robot vacuum cleaners. First of all, I'd like to discuss with you, as you can see, the variations of colors that are now available. So the standard, as well as orange or green to fit your personality or your home decor. Also, there are other features that we should discuss that are the proven and tested features from the previous model. Now, these vacuum cleaners are great for all solid surfaces. So it can be tile, laminate, carpet, or wood flooring. Additionally, again, as tested and proven on the last model, we have several special features that have continued with the new model lineup, the Z series. You can see that there is an actual adjustment here that will change according to the surface level of the floor. Also, as the blades rotate inward with each other, they can adjust to pick up the different types of dust or contamination you wish to pick up with your robot cleaner. As the last model, you'll find some other features as well that have continued. We have here this additional brush, which is going to be able to pick up against the walls and in the corners of the room. And as well, the UV lamp. And this is to disinfect the floor as it cleans on the different surfaces. Okay, so while we have discussed the similarities, now I'd like to also show you the improvements compared from the previous model to the current Z line. So from the old model, we had a much smaller collection bin. Also, the filter itself and motor were not as efficient as the present model. If to compare the two, the newer model, as it opens up, has far more space than the previous one. And as I said, the filter has been increased dramatically in size. This makes cleaning the filter with the included brush far easier. Then we can also compare the motor itself, which blades have been increased in size and strength, and therefore in total, the newer line is 30% more efficient than the previous one. Continuing with the differences of the models, I'd like to start with noticing the bumper in the front of the unit. As you can see previously, it had this movable bumper that was not as soft against the surfaces in your home. So this will be much better with the new model because it has the soft contact points. So if the optical sensor is unable to recognize your furniture, instead of bumping up against the surface of your furniture, it will instead lightly touch with a very soft impact. Next, as far as improvements, we can look at the virtual wall. Here is the previous model and the now new and improved, both not only by technology but by design. So it looks far better, of course, than the previous one. But additionally, it now automatically goes into a standby mode. So when the vacuum cleaner is not in use, this will shut down and only restart upon being reactivated. And therefore, the battery life has been greatly improved. And then finally, the home station for these two models, you can see has changed as well. The previous home model had just these two small contacts, where it has been now increased greatly in size and given a texture which allows the robot to better recognize its home station and connect with the charger. The last improvement, but not least, would be the difference between the remote controls. As you can see, the newer one now has the display built into it, unlike the previous one where the display was on the robot itself. Therefore, instead of having to follow the robot around, you can control everything with the display on your remote. Additionally, while it also looks much better than the previous one, it's also far easier to control with better ergonomics. And all this together makes it for far more comfortable package. So I think you will find with these multiple improvements compared to the old model, which was also already very sufficient, the new and improved model will make it far more comfortable to relax in your free time and allow your Clever and Clean robot vacuum to do all the work.